I don't cook.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she so thirsty.
Yo. This is your host with the most, Jess, and welcome to My Truth. I hope everybody's doing great. I find this to be a beautiful day. Tuesday, Motivation Day. Let me just share with you my thoughts. This post is not about an encouragement post to where I psych you with a lot of excitement, which I am a very exciting person, if I say myself. But this post is more about being truthful. Being truthful to your emotions, being truthful to your feelings, being transparent. I, like the rest of you, get discouraged at times, get puzzled about life, wonder where my direction or my next step will be. I ask myself a lot of times if I'm making the right decisions. I pray, I believe, and at times I feel doubtful. Sometimes I feel hopeless. But then I remember, because that's how God made it to be, that whatever situation I'm facing now, He has brought me out of worse. So, la realidad es que muchos de nosotros tomamos decisiones buscando la mejor solución a los problemas. Y a veces el miedo nos prohíbe mover o seguir adelante. Y nos quedamos en nuestras situaciones. Siendo honesta conmigo misma, you only have one life. Trust and believe that it will get better. Que la situación que encuentras hoy o que batallas hoy, recuerda que Dios te trajo de una situación mucho peor. When I was diagnosed with cancer back in 2014, breast cancer, I didn't have the time to process anything because I was in survival mode. And if I will be truthful, I never paused. I just kept it moving, treatment after treatment. But I got to a point where I was exhausted, tired. And I said, if you don't do nothing else for me. This was me and God having a quite interesting conversation while I was taking my treatment. I said, if you choose not to, I'm still going to be grateful. We are here. We're still here. 2 years ago, I had a stroke. And while I was riding in that ambulance, I said to God, I don't want you to take me out like this. If you're going to take me out to where I'm not left behind. Because my thoughts immediately was, I do not want to be a burden to anybody. I don't want to be a burden to anybody. Of course, God being God. And while I'm laying in that hospital, going through recovery therapy, we're still here. So now that the world is in an upstore, in an uproar, and craziness is everywhere, I had to pause and remember he did it before. He can do it again. He pulled you out of worse situations. And let's pause for a second before you jump on this judgmental page, which is what we have been programmed to do. We like pointing the fingers at people's life and saying that happened because of this and this and this. Let me remind you of something. You and I are not any different. We're both sinners. Your sin is not greater than my sin. You can want to justify it however you want, but you're just the same like me. We're all sinners saved by grace. And you can look up the definition of grace. Is God not giving us what we deserve? As what people like to take and relate as a punishment. But it's not a punishment. It's how he spares us from those things. He protects us from those things. So once again, you are no better than me or anybody else out there. So let's stop falling into this mindset of manipulation where we want to believe we are high and mighty and better than everybody else. Because we're not. The cards that everyone has been dealt, we manage them the best way we can. This journey we call life, not everybody was born with a silver spoon. Some of us have to fight through things. Some of us had to encourage ourselves daily. Some of us at the point where we want to give up. But I say to you, don't ever give up. Your story is still out there to be told. Your journey is not finished. Your purpose has not been fulfilled. So don't focus on what nobody else have to say. Focus on you, your mental health. Focus on what is within you that has been poured into you. And know that the good work that he begun, he will finish. You see, what I have done through my 46 years, as I became an adult in my 20s, I went through every up and down of experience. In my 30s, I bumped my head so many times. And in my 40s, I learned to pause and listen. And when you do that, your perspective changes. My mindset has changed so much in the last 3 years. The way I view things have changed. The way I approach have changed. And the way that I accept have changed. Boundaries has been set. Not for them, but for me. Healing has to take its place. And the only way that can be done is when you pause and you be silent. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to react to everything. Just pause and be silent. And allow the process of healing to do the work. You will see the results. You will see the change. And if you can see the change in you, they will see the change. Hey, have a great day. Stay encouraged. No matter what, remember, you got this. See you next time.